Jim, be careful.
We will.
We always do. Come on, Spock, you know us too well. Welcome back, guys. Today is the day as I am reacting to Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan for the very first time. So if you missed it, I just reacted to Space Seed, which gave some context to this movie. And by the name of the title of this movie, I think Khan might come back with revenge. We saw that little duel he had with Kirk last time, and Kirk managed to outsmart him, beat him up basically. But he did let him go. Will be interested in how that plays out in this movie. You guys also let me know that the actress that played the love interest in the Space Seed episode, I can't remember her name, unfortunately had an accident or something like that. I believe they wrote her out. Let's jump into it. Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan.
Starship Enterprise on training mission to Gamma Hydra.
Training mission?
T2.
Wonder what they're training for.
And functioning.
Leading section 14, force.
Zulu's in this.
Aye, Captain.
Aye, Captain? Where's Kirk?
Captain, I'm getting something on the distress channel.
Hydra, section 10.
That's why Spock never became Captain. Maybe he's not got the right emotions for it.
Plot and intercept course.
May I remind the captain that if a starship enters the zone...
I'm aware of my responsibilities, Mr.
Spock seemed concerned about that.
Warning, we have entered.
I must say, visually, this looks
Violation of treaty, Captain.
so much better.
Sounds on attack course and closing.
Oh, we're going into battle? We haven't seen a spaceship battle at all so far. Was that Zulu? Captain,
Shield's collapsing, Captain.
do something. Is that Bones? Oh, wait. Is this a training drill? Okay, it was a training drill. I was wondering, I was like, they just killed Zulu? Bones? Spock?
Klingons don't take prisoners.
Lights.
One entrance for Kirk, that was awesome. So you're saying Spock's a really good actor?
Position, heel lysa. Is that all you gotta say? What about my performance? I'm not a drama critic.
I don't believe this was a fair test of my command abilities.
And why not?
Because there was no way to win.
A no-win situation is a possibility every commander may face.
How we deal with death.
It's at least as important as how we deal with life, wouldn't you say?
As I indicated, Admiral, that thought had not occurred to me.
Well, now you have something new to think about. Carry on.
Wouldn't it be easier to just put an experienced crew back on the ship?
Galloping around the cosmos is a game for the young, Doctor.
So is
what is that?
Kirk looking to retire?
Aren't you dead? I assume you're loitering around here to learn what efficiency rating I plan to give your cadet.
Kobayashi Maru scenario frequently wreaks havoc with students and equipment. As I recall, you took the test 3 times yourself. Your final solution was, shall we say, unique.
What did he do?
Wait, it was the best of times. It was the worst of times. Message, Spock?
Except, of course, happy birthday. Surely the best of times.
Captain Spock. Captain Spock.
Captain Spock. There's a pretty nice house apartment.
Why, bless me, Doctor. What beams you into this neck of the woods?
Happy birthday, Jim.
Bones the only one that came and visited him.
Now, don't be a prig.
2283.
Yeah, well, it takes this stuff a while to ferment. More antiques for your collection.
This is charming.
Most patients your age, I generally administer Retinox 5.
I'm allergic to ret. I don't know what to say.
Well, you could say thank you.
Thank you.
Is he struggling to come to terms that he's getting older?
Other people have birthdays. Why are we treating yours like a funeral?
Bones, I don't want to be lectured.
What the hell do you want? This is not about age. And you know it.
Who am I hiding from?
From yourself, Admiral. I'm your doctor, and I'm your friend. Get back your command. Get it back before you turn into part of this.
Get the crew back together.
Before you really do grow old.
Just sit around saying you're old, just do it, because by the time you get older, you regret not doing it at that time.
Starship reliant on orbital approach to seek.
First officer's doing the captain's log.
High velocity winds, incapable of supporting life forms.
This is cool seeing other crews out there also.
Don't tell me.
Not just the Enterprise.
Maybe it's something we can transplant.
You know what she'll say.
You boys have to be clear on this. There can't be so much as a microbe or the show's off. Moved. I want
that, Doctor. We're on our way.
Every time we have dealings with Starfleet, I get nervous. Could be
perverted into a dreadful weapon. Remember that overgrown Boy Scout you used to hang around with?
Jim Kirk was many things, but he
Oh.
was never a Boy Scout.
Jimmy, my boy. Just the first time we've been on a different alien planet?
The gardens want to see the Alpha 6. My father must be broken.
Is it maybe in the rocks? A cave or something?
Those look like cargo carriers.
Structure of some kind? Someone's been living here. There is life of some kind. Do my own captain's log now.
What the hell happened? If they crash, and where's the rest of the ship?
The hell is moving in that?
What the hell is that?
I would keep far, far away from that.
Botany.
Botany Bay! Is this Khan's crew?
We've got to get out of here now. Damn.
What about the
Never
cardboard?
mind. Hurry! Hurry!
So Chekhov knows straight away. But where are they all? There they are!
Captain Terrell, respond, please.
Botany Bay. Whoa. Cool outfit. It's Khan. His hair's got a lot greyer from last time we seen him.
But you... I never forget a face. Chekhov.
Was Chekhov on Kirk's original crew?
A product of late 20th century genetic engineering.
I, on the other hand, am in a position to grant nothing.
They're gonna use them to get off this planet.
Is marooned here 15 years ago by Captain
It's been
James
15 years.
Kirk. Do you mean he never told you the tale?
Why didn't you tell us now, Khan?
I've never even met Admiral Kirk.
Admiral.
Excellent, excellent.
Never told you how Admiral Kirk sent 70 of us into exile on this barren sand heap.
In City Alpha 5 there was life. A fair chance. This is City Alpha 5!
What happened to it then?
City Alpha 6 exploded 6 months after we were left here.
Oh.
To this planet, and everything was laid waste.
I can see why he's a little bit angry now.
Engineer intellect that allowed us to survive. I was a prince.
He repaid his hospitality by trying to steal his ship and murder him.
There's good context to catch everyone up who hasn't seen Space Seed. I'm really glad you guys told me to watch it though.
Didn't expect to find me. You thought this was SETI Alpha 6?
Your mistake. Now I'm gonna take your ship and crew.
Allow me to introduce you to SETI Alpha 5's only remaining indigenous life form.
Please don't. Leave it in that case.
They killed 20 of my people,
Oh, they were strong and intelligent.
including my beloved wife.
Oh, so that's how they wrote her out.
You see, their young enter through the ear. This has the effect of rendering the victim extremely susceptible.
I'm glad I have headphones in right now.
Follows madness. Death.
Guessing Khan didn't enjoy that happening to his wife. And see why he's gone a bit loony.
Khan, Captain Kirk was only doing his duty.
Oh no. No.
Why are you here? And tell me where I may find James.
Admiral Kirk.
Enterprise to Admiral Kirk's shuttle.
He's got glasses on.
Torpedo Bay.
Just like the first movie.
I'm delighted. Any chance to go aboard the Enterprise?
Well, I, for one, am glad to have you at the helm for 3 weeks. I don't think these kids can steer.
We need the experience, Kirk.
Permission to come aboard, Captain. Welcome, Admiral. Think you know my trainee crew?
Mr. Scott, you old space dog. You're well.
You old space dog.
Oh, sir, but...
And who do we have here?
Midshipman First Class, Peter Preston. Engineer's mate. Sir!
First training voyage, Mr. Preston.
Yes, sir.
Guessing these are a lot of people's first voyage.
We'll see you there, sir, and
They look very young.
Ich vengi. Komi.
It's interesting the subtitles didn't come up with what they were saying in Vulcan, but it was on the screen instead.
Oh, no, sir. This is the finest engine room in the whole Starfleet. With all due respect, he's as blind as a Tiberian bat.
Excuse me?
Sir. My sister's youngest admiral. Crazy to get to space.
Every young man's fancy.
The word is given.
Aye, sir. But Admiral, how about the rest of the inspection?
Very well, Mr. Savick. You may clear all moorings.
Aye, sir.
I find it quite interesting also, they're all wearing red outfits this time, not the blue, red, yellow.
Have you ever piloted a starship out of space, Doc?
Never, sir.
Oh god. We're about to.
Would you like to tranquilize?
Head 1/4 impulse.
Once again, music. So good. And the guy waving them off.
Course heading, Captain?
Captain's discretion.
Let's go on our voyage then, shall we, guys?
Cockpit coming in on hyper channel. It's the Starship Reliant.
The Reliant.
Oh no.
The one.
I am so not a hostage. Please come pick us up.
We're en route to you and should be there in 3 days.
En route? Why?
We have received new orders. Upon our arrival at Regula 1...
Who in the hell do they think they are?
Please be quiet. Commander Chekhov, this is completely irregular.
Direct from the General Staff.
The civilian?
Admiral Kirk.
Genesis is a civilian project under my control.
Who gave the order?
The order comes from Admiral James T. Kirk.
Ah, of course.
Knew it. I knew it.
Knew it, Kirk.
Admiral Kirk's orders are confirmed.
Please prepare to deliver Genesis to us upon our arrival.
Can't just stay with a gun like, keep talking. Keep talking, Chekhov.
You realize, sir, they will attempt to contact Admiral Kirk and confirm the order.
He wants to meet with Kirk. Get his revenge, I think. It's an interesting uniform.
Lieutenant, are you wearing your hair differently?
It's still regulation, Admiral.
Did Khan tell you to do that?
May I ask how you dealt with the test?
We're gonna find out.
You may ask. That's a little joke.
Humor.
We learn by doing.
Who's been holding up the damn elevator?
I can hear you, Carol. What's wrong? What's the matter? Who is taking Genesis?
I can see that I can't.
Oh no.
Carol.
Please help us, Jim.
I'm trying.
I will not let them have Genesis without proper authorization.
Have Genesis? Who's taking?
What's happening?
Transmission jammed at the source, sir.
Jammed at the source.
Reliant is supposed to be at our disposal, not vice versa.
It seems clear Starfleet never
I
intended
know that, but I can't believe the Starfleet.
I've tried warning you before.
But what about Reliant? She's on her way.
And where are we going?
That's for us to know and Reliant to find out.
But we're the only ship in the quadrant.
Of course. It's always the Enterprise, the only one that's closest by.
If we are to go on actual duty, it is clear that the senior officer on board must assume command.
It may be nothing.
Admiral Kirk taking the chair once again.
I am a Vulcan. I have no ego to bruise. It was a mistake for you to accept promotion. Commanding a starship is your first best destiny.
I would not presume to debate you.
That is wise.
Don't debate Spock at all.
Logic clearly dictates that the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few.
Logical.
You're my superior officer. You are also my friend. I have been and always shall be yours.
Similar to what Bone said.
An emergency situation has arisen. By order of Starfleet Command as of now, 1800 hours.
It's an interesting concept as well, with all these like young recruits on board and how they will deal with this.
I know that
we haven't got an experienced crew.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to have to ask you to grow up a little bit sooner than you expect. So much for the little trading cruise.
He's like, I just wanted to come and have a nice time.
We are free. We have a ship and the means to go where we will.
He's got a good point.
We have escaped permanent exile on SETI Alpha 5. You do not need to defeat him again.
He tasks me, and I shall have it.
He's got this obsession now with Kirk.
I'll chase him round the moons of Nibia, home and round perdition's flames before I give him up. Prepare to alter course.
He's got this obsession with Kirk now, it seems, and that's maybe not the best thing for his people.
No use. There's no response from Regular One.
But no longer jammed.
No, sir. No, nothing.
Interesting.
There are two possibilities. They're unable to respond. They're unwilling to respond. Might help my analysis if I knew what Genesis was, beyond the biblical reference.
Project Genesis, a proposal to the Federation.
Carol Marcus.
Yes.
Yes, Kirk knows.
Genesis is life from lifelessness. The Genesis device into a pre-selected area of a lifeless space body, a moon or other dead form. Matter is reorganized with life-generating results. A living, breathing planet capable of sustaining whatever life forms we see fit to deposit on it. Should the Federation wish to fund these experiments to their logical conclusion.
Logical.
What if this thing we use where life already exists?
It would destroy such life.
Man, the Earth was created in 6 days. Now, watch out. Here comes Genesis. We'll do it for you in 6 minutes. In the wrong hands? Would you mind telling me whose are the right hands, my logical friend?
You got a point.
Logic suggests.
Logic? My God, the man's talking about logic. We're talking about universal Armageddon.
Green-blooded, inhuman.
Mitch to Admiral Kirk.
Calm down there, Bodes.
Low to 1/2 impulse power. Let's be friends.
How do they know to control the ship already? 'Cause that's the one thing they struggle with.
They're requesting communication, sir.
Let them eat static.
Still running with shields down.
Of course, we are one big happy fleet.
I wonder how often Starfleet ships come together.
Very cold. In space.
Yellow alert.
Energize defense fields.
They say their chambers coil is overloading their comm system.
Spock. Scanning. Coil emissions are normal.
They know they're lying.
They still haven't raised their shields.
Raise ours.
Locking phasers on target.
They're locking phasers.
That guy looks like Cillian Murphy.
Sure, get those shields up. Trying, sir.
They're just hanging on, sir. The main energizer's out.
So they shot them in the perfect spot then. They must have known.
They knew exactly where to hit us. Boom.
Boom.
Who knew where to hit us?
Zulu, divert all power to phasers.
Too late.
Hang on! I can have auxiliary power in a few minutes.
We don't have a few minutes.
Not enough against their shields.
What the hell are they?
Admiral, the commander of the Reliant is signaling.
It's like, ha 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 ha. I've defeated you, Kirk.
Put it on screen. Do it.
Ha ha ha, I'm Khan. Remember me?
Khan. You still remember, Admiral.
What is the meaning of this attack?
I mean to avenge myself upon you, Admiral. I've deprived your ship of power, and when I swing around, I mean to deprive you of your life. Wanted you to know first who it was who had beaten you.
If it's me you want,
Take me.
spare my crew.
I make
Such a great captain.
you hand over to me all data and material regarding the project called...
This is just a lose-lose, isn't it?
Give me some time to recall the data on our computer.
Well, we are in some predicament.
At least we know he doesn't have Genesis. The prefix code.
That's all we've got. Please, you gotta give us time. The bridge is smashed. The computer's inoperative.
You're the one that shot us, come on.
You don't have.
Admiral?
Our age is getting to him.
Now,
Reliance prefix number is 16309. This is its own combination code.
to prevent an enemy from doing what we're attempting. Order Reliant to lower her shield.
Assuming he hasn't changed the combination, he's quite intelligent.
In my judgment, you simply have no alternative.
I see your point. Lock phasers on target and await my command. Phasers.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
Now, Mr. Spock.
Our shields are dropping.
Raise them! Fire!
We can't fire, sir. Why can't you? They've damaged the photon controls and the warp drive.
Khan got too ambitious and cocky, just like Spock said in Space Seed. They have great ambition.
Sir, you did it. I did nothing. Meantime, let's find out how badly we've been hurt.
That was a close call.
Is the word given, Admiral?
The word is given. Warp speed.
Oh. The fact he put the blood on Kirk's chest, on the white part of Kirk's chest. The blood's on Kirk's hands.
Doesn't care who stands between him and his vengeance.
I'm sorry, Scotty.
Stayed at his post when the trainees ran.
Admiral, this is Spock.
Guy was a hero.
Thanks. I know you tried, Doctor. I'm still in the dark. How did he know about Genesis?
I don't know. What's important now is to prevent him from getting his hands on it. We're alive only because I knew something about these ships that he didn't.
No one's there?
Space Station Regular 1, do you read? Station Regular 1, do you read?
Base. And Merlion could be hiding behind that rock.
A distinct possibility. Jim, be careful.
We will.
We always do. Come on, Spock, you know us too well. Oh, look at these outfits. I'm loving them.
Indeterminate knife signs.
It's giving a horror vibe. How did a rat get on the ship? Wait, they're all hanging? Surely they kept Carol alive because she's the main one of the project? That's one way to do it, Kirk. You like smashing things?
Oh my God.
Oh, sir. It was KHAANN creatures in our bodies.
They're still in their bodies, right?
None of them would tell him anything. He went wild. He slit their throats.
Where's Reliance crew? Dead?
Marooned on SETI Alpha 5. He blames you for the death of his wife.
I know what he blames me for.
Spent most of his time trying to wring the information out of the people.
Anything?
The unit's been left on.
It's interesting that he kept Chekhov and the captain alive, though.
Stage 2 was completed. It was going to be underground. It was going to be underground, she said. I read you, Captain. Let's have it.
The situation is grave, Admiral. We won't have main power for 6 days. Auxiliary power has temporarily failed.
They listening to this?
Take the Enterprise to the nearest starbase and alert Starfleet Command as soon as you're out of jamming range. Uhura, if you don't hear from us, there won't be anybody behind.
Jeez.
Go? Where are we going?
Where they went.
Suppose they went nowhere.
Then this will be your big chance to get away from it all.
Genesis, I presume.
Wait, that's Genesis?
Phasers down!
They literally jumped them.
Where's Dr. Marcus?
Mother, he killed everybody we left behind.
Wait.
David, you're just making this harder.
Wait.
I'm afraid it's even...
Is Kirk his dad?
Don't move. Check out.
I was gonna say, they're still controlled. Why didn't Bones overlook them quickly?
You son of a bitch!
Don't move, anybody!
Who was that?
Kill Admiral Kirk.
I'm surprised he doesn't want to do it himself.
Sir, it is difficult. I try to obey, but kill him.
Oh, he's gonna kill himself. What a brave, brave captain.
What is it?
Con bloodsucker. You're gonna have to do your own dirty work now. Do you hear me? Do you?
Kirk's getting mad.
Kirk, you're still alive, my old friend. Keep missing the target.
Perhaps I no longer need to try.
Oh no! Let go! He can't take it!
Oh, they just straight up took Genesis. What?
Khan, you've got Genesis, but you don't have me. You are going to kill me, Khan. You're going to have to come down here.
I've heard you. And I wish to go on.
Buried alive. Buried alive.
Kirk snapped.
It's no use, Admiral. They're still jamming all channels.
Who is KHAANN?
Well, it's a long story. We appear to have plenty of time.
How can you think of food at a time like this?
Bones.
There's food in the Genesis cave. Enough to last a lifetime.
There we go.
It took the Starfleet Corps of Engineers 10 months in spacesuits to tunnel out all this. We did in there, we did in a day.
I did what you wanted. I stayed away. Why didn't you tell me?
How can you ask me that? And I wanted him in mine. Not chasing through the universe with his father.
His father?
Actually,
He's a lot like you.
There's a man out there I haven't seen in 15 years. He's trying to kill me. You show me his son, I'd be happy to help him. Old. Worn out.
Let me show you something that'll make you feel young as when the world was new.
Excuse me? What are you going to show me? You showing him what Genesis does and the beauty behind it? Whoa. That's crazy.
In a day?
Substantially accelerated rate. Can I cook or can't I?
Let her cook.
Where is she?
Enterprise gone? Oh, is Spock hiding behind that moon?
The Kobayashi Maru, sir.
Are you asking me if we're playing out that scenario now?
On the test, sir.
You are looking at the only Starfleet cadet who ever beat the no-win scenario.
I reprogrammed the simulation so it was possible to rescue the ship.
No one thought of it.
He cheated. I changed the conditions of the test.
Then you never faced that situation. Faced death.
I don't believe in the no-win scenario.
Why do I think that scenario is going to come up at the end of this movie?
Just give us your coordinates and we'll beam you aboard.
All right. I don't like to lose.
That's the Kirk I know.
By the book?
By the book. Regulation 46A. If transmissions are being monitored during battle.
If you know anything about Kirk,
Uncoded message.
doesn't go by the book.
You lied.
I exaggerated.
Hours instead of days. Now we have minutes instead of hours.
Logical.
What is working around here?
Not much, Admiral. We have partial main power.
That's it?
Best we could do in 2 hours.
Are they hiding behind it? They did.
Admiral on the bridge.
Battle stations.
She can still outrun us and outgun us. But there is the Mutara Nebula at 153 Mark IV.
Won't function, and shields will be useless.
The odds will be even.
Let's teach Khan how Starfleet does it. We gave the kids all weaponry also.
There she is. There she is.
Follow us into that nebula.
Reliant is closing. I think we can guarantee that she'll follow us, Lieutenant. Remind me to explain to you the concept of the human ego.
His son's on the deck.
Don't follow them into the nebula, sir. Our shields would be useless.
They are reducing speed.
Uhura, patch me in.
Aye, sir.
Come get us, Khan. I know you want to.
We tried it once your way, Khan. Are you game for a rematch?
Impossible.
Khan, I'm laughing at the superior intellect.
Full impulse power.
No, sir. You have Genesis. You can have whatever you... Full power!
Khan's been illogical.
We are now entering the Mutara Nebula.
Raise the shield.
As I feared, sir. Not functional.
Look at that shot. Look how beautiful it is. My God.
Aft torpedoes! Fire!
Oh, that poor dude just fell on him.
I've got to take the mains off the line. It's radiation.
Scotty.
Joachim is superior. I shall avenge you.
Khan's going to avenge him, but Kirk's still trying to avenge Scotty's
Another
relation or whatever. That guy that died earlier.
Must have followed me this far. He'll be back.
Intelligent, but not experienced.
This is a game of battleships.
Z minus 10,000 meters. Stand by photon torpedoes.
It's a thinking game. It's different to Space Seed. Space Seed was a physical battle, but now this one is an intellectual battle between the two captains. They're behind you.
Fire!
This ship is so messed up now.
Surrender and prepare to be boarded. Enterprise to Reliant. You are ordered to surrender your vessel. Respond.
No, Kirk. The game's not over.
Is he activating Genesis?
Scanning an energy source on Reliant. Pattern I've never seen before.
It's the Genesis wave.
What? They're on a build-up to detonation.
I need warp speed in 3 minutes or we're all dead.
No response, Admiral.
Scotty.
Are you out of your Vulcan mind? No human can tolerate the radiation that's in there.
As you are so fond of observing, Doctor, I am not human. What is Mr. Scott's condition?
Well, I don't think that he...
I'm sorry, Doctor. I have no time to discuss this logically.
Spock, come on.
Remember.
How does radiation affect Vulcans?
Time for my mark.
2 minutes, 10 seconds.
Time.
3 minutes, 30 seconds.
Distance from Reliant.
4,000 kilometers.
We're not gonna make it, are we?
No, you can't get away from hell's heart. I stab at thee.
Jeez. Khan really lost everything just because of his revenge of Kirk. Oh?
Sir, the mains are back online.
Scotty.
Go, Zulu!
How about that, Khan? Huh? That was a close call.
My God, Carol, look at it.
Wait, is he going to reform the universe or that spot in the galaxy?
I think you better get down here.
Oh no.
Bones?
Spock.
Savick, take the con.
No! You'll flood the whole compartment.
You'll die. It's too late.
We can't lose Spock. Surely he's a staple. This is only movie 2. There's like 7. Even in death, he still fixed his uniform. Oh God.
Ship. Out of danger.
Yes.
Don't grieve, Admiral. The needs of the many outweigh
What he said earlier.
The needs of the few.
or the one.
I can't believe we're losing Spock.
I never took the Kobayashi Maru test until now. What do you think of my solution?
Cheat.
I have been, and always shall be, your friend.
I love how he says that over everything.
Live long and prosper.
No.
We've lost Spock. I can't believe we actually lost him.
We are assembled here today.
He's actually gone.
This death takes place in the shadow of new life. The sunrise of a new world.
Wait, are they shooting him out to space? Will he go
Life to protect.
to Genesis
He did not feel this
and
sacrifice of
be reborn?
Of my friend, I can only say this. Of all the souls I have encountered in my travels, his was the most
He's getting emotional.
human.
Of course, Scotty's playing the bagpipes. And you guys in the comments have been saying live long and prosper and doing that. That's its own emoji, which was crazy to see, but now I know what you guys are talking about.
Can I talk to you for a minute?
I poured myself a drink. Would you like it?
Lieutenant Savick was right. You never have faced death.
No, not like this.
You knew enough to tell Savick that how he faced death is at least as important as how he faced life.
Just words.
But good words. I was wrong about you.
It's nice his son's coming around.
And also that I'm proud, very proud, to be your son.
He knows. This is what Kirk needed.
All is well. And yet I can't help wondering about the friend I leave behind. There are always possibilities, Spock. And if Genesis is indeed life from death, I must return to this place again.
He's really not dead. As long as we remember him.
Live as long as the last person that remembers you.
Far better resting place I go to. Something Spock was trying to tell me. On my birthday.
How do you feel?
I feel young.
Spock's pod. Spock might be still alive if it regenerates from death.
Final frontier. These are the continuing voyages of the starship Enterprise to boldly go where no man has gone before.
Well guys, that was Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, and wow, was that a roller coaster. Technically, we lost both Spock and Khan in that episode. Khan was finally defeated, and by himself, really. The one that activated the Genesis, and also it was his ego that wanted to track down Kirk and kill him multiple times, as his crewmate told him. He has the Genesis. They could go off. They had the ship. They could go off anywhere. Like, first of all, they had the ship. They could have gone anywhere and repopulated and on a better planet than Alpha 5 or whatever it was. And then they had the Genesis. They could have gone off again, regrow new worlds, have unlimited power almost. And yet again, his ego to kill Kirk and get his revenge just blindsided him. What a sacrifice. They said about that no-win scenario, and it came a play in the end. Lay down his life to save the many. Something Kirk has not faced yet, but I wonder if maybe later on in the other movies, Kirk might have to face that. I also think Spock might be alive, just like I said earlier, where they shot this pod into Genesis, and obviously it's rebirthing things from death. So I'm wondering, and that pod did land on one of the planets, so I'm wondering if it will regenerate Spock, but he might be different. He might have a different personality, even though he's a Vulcan. He doesn't have much for personality. He's very logical. Imagine what it would have been like watching that in the theaters, especially if you've seen the whole original series. Please leave in the comments below what your favorite moments were. What was your reaction in the theater or when you watched this for the first time? I'd love to hear that. Let me know in the comments below. I'll see you guys in my next video.